Hi everyone, how are you?
Good.
Good.
If you want to come closer, it'll be nice because we might do some interactive things, but if we can stay like this.
Today we had a midday, and I'm sure some of you were there. We had a midday about Mediterranean music, and the Mediterranean music shares some kind of same scale system. We're going to talk and explore with it today, but we're going to focus on the Arabic maqam today, which is a scale system that uses microtones. We hope you enjoy our, this is more of a theory lecture, and we're going to play some examples.
So first one, let's sing the F sharp. So. Now we're gonna go minor. That's it. Excellent. Now we have something called a half flat, and it's the same concept. It's basically if you have D or C major, right? C, D, E, F, E, D, C, and then C minor. Now if we want to play C, if we want to make this the third into a half flat, E half flat is basically an E flat that is sharper, or an E natural that is flatter. So it's in between E flat and E natural.
But we call it E half flat.
So
half.
Hear that on the violin and the qanun. Starting on C. Yeah, so we're gonna start with the major one. Major.
And then
Minor. You can sing with us if you want.
Happy and bright, and it may sound dark and sad if you want to feel, it depends on also the application of rhythm in the piece. Now we have thirds here, and as you can see, between E to G we have from E to F half step and whole step, right? Talking about music theory, half steps and whole step. And now we have between the E to F, F half sharp, so it's 3/4. Again, the whole step we call it, divide by 12 commas. The quarter tone can be achieved using 4 commas or 5 commas. So our ear really has to be, the music has to be really in our head in order to produce this quarter tones. So this is some of our scales. Again, in Western we have major, and how many types for minor? We have natural, harmonic, and melodic, right? And here we have Bayati, Hijaz, Ajam, which is a major. Ajam is a major. Nahawand is minor. Kurd, Rust, and Huzam. I will have way many more. I mean, for minor alone, in this system, they have like how many variation, or how many?
There's at least 3, for different.
For Nahawand, in Western it's 3, but for us it's like 12. It's like 12 just minor keys, just for minor keys. So I'm gonna explore with some of them.
Okay, so now I want to speak a little bit about how maqam system works. Western music is based on what we call the equal temperament system, or tuning system. For Arabic music, it's more melodic music in the sense that harmony is not looked at in a vertical way, rather than we have these maqams or modes that are really mostly melodic, and we have counterpoint, but we never look at it in vertical way. We never have chords in the sense of like it's a C major. And the reason is because of the microtonality of it, and it's because it doesn't follow the equal temperament tuning system, that the intonation of the thirds, the sixth can be flexible, even the fifth sometimes, depending on the maqam.
Which is the well-tempered.
Yeah. Now play the actual Arabic.
Determine the key, right? So the second four notes, which is the second tetrachord in the key, it doesn't matter what it is, we still go back with the first four notes, which is the first tetrachord, and that determines what key we're in. What is iqa?
Iqa is the rhythmic mode. So we talked a little bit now. We covered two of the actually melodic modes with maqamat. Iqa is the rhythmic mode. So we have so many intricate and beautiful rhythms. Some of them are in 4/4, 2/4, a lot of them actually. But we also have the 10/8 and all kinds of odd meters. Today, who was at the concert today actually? Okay, most of you. We played a lot of this rhythm, the 10/8. That was like the theme of the day, and it's this is called sama'i thaqil. The reason it's called sama'i thaqil is because it's also used as the rhythm of a very important composition form in Arabic music called sama'i. And it's not only in Arab music, we were talking about this today. This is also very common in Ottoman or Turkish music, that they have this sama'i. What is sama'i? Is basically a form, like when you say sonata form, it's a form that has 4 sections. Each section has kind of showcases part of these modulations that happen in a key, and the second section is usually what we call the refrain, that we would always repeat. You might have noticed that in the concert today we would always repeat the second section, and the fourth section of the sama'i usually is in a different time. So if all the sections are in 10/8, the fourth section usually is in either 6 or 5 or 9, could be different. So I would like us actually to try to clap together this 10/8 rhythm. We don't have a percussionist today with us, but we'll try to play on the instruments.
And what do we have? The dum?
Dum, so what is D? D is dum, and dum is the low sound, the bass. So if it's dum, and let's say we're gonna clap it with the inside of the hand. And then we tak, the T is tak, which is the high sound, the high pitch sound, which is, let's do it like this. So dum, and then tak. So if you notice, we have, it's grouped in 1, 2, 3, 4 groupings. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we think of it in eighths, we don't think of it as in quarters. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Or you can think of it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom, rest, rest, tap, rest. Boom, boom, tap, rest, rest. Boom, rest, rest, tap, rest. Boom, boom, tap, rest, rest. Boom, rest, rest, tap, rest. Boom, boom, tap. Keep going and boom, rest, tap, rest, boom, boom, tap, rest and. So,
And this is not written like whatever that transition is going on. It's not written. We musician must follow what the soloist is doing.
that we have what's called aura, and these are ornamentations. So if you see a chart of Arabic music, it would look very might look simple, but the musicians are adding a lot of ornaments, and these ornaments are a lot of times personal to the musician. So they're not agreed on that we're gonna all do the same ornaments, but the clashing of the ornaments that creates this interesting colors and almost like a harmony inside the music. And you might have noticed that when we were playing together, each one was adding their own ornaments, and those could be a combination of trills, turns.
That was pretty.
Yeah.
So, question: how important is iqa or rhythm? That's the riq, which is tambourine for percussionists.
It's a high-pitched instrument, and it really helps the entire ensemble. It's almost like the conductor is this player, the real player. Yeah, it's like the drum set of different sounds. So he's like doom, doom, ta. Ta, ta. And he's improvising this. Months until you can get sound out of it, because there's no mouthpiece or anything. You just have to know how to get sound out of this stick.
The embouchure is pretty hard here.
And the intonation is very hard. Like, playing in tune takes many years of practice with because of the lips. Oud is the king of instruments in the Middle East. It's like the instrument that leads usually the band. The band leader is usually the oud player. It's this instrument that is used to accompany singers, and singers play it when they sing. So it's almost like the guitar, but with the Middle East. It's actually the lute comes from the oud, and later the guitar comes from the lute. So it's a very old instrument, more than 3,000 years.
The lute has way more strings. The lute
Yeah.
used in Europe has way more strings than the oud, and different timbre, of course, tone quality.
Yeah. It uses double strings for projection. See if you guys have any questions, and then we'll play in the end.
Anything comes to mind? Yes.
Yes. What's your name?
My name's Anthony.
Anthony. Awesome.
So when learning instruments in the culture, where does improvisation fit into that? Like, is it sort of the main part of that, or is it sort of emphasized later?
Oh, good. Great question. Thank you. So improvisation, in a sense, is like also like it's almost like a composition that the musician is playing, and each maqam has a specific, I would say, licks. You know, in jazz we have these licks. People study licks and they, you transcribe. We have the same things. We have certain cadenzas that you would play at the end of a certain phrase in a certain mode, and the audience would recognize those licks and clap at the end, and it will create that nostalgic feeling almost that they will completely relate to the improviser. So in a sense, it's a mix of improvisation and playing some traditional vocabulary.
Thank you.